So for better or for worse, there's a pretty good chance that I'm coming to the end of using a 2010 Subaru Outback as my everyday car. So I thought I would give a quick review to anyone who's looking to potentially get one on the used market. Overall, it has been a fantastic experience using this. It's been comfortable, reliable, good space, really good fuel economy. Overall, a great car. When we were first getting it, there was a decision between getting a slightly newer one or this one, and this one had more options, and we ended up going for the older one with more options, and I'm really grateful we did because a lot of those options have been super fun, like the speaker system. So the speaker system has been super good. I think these are the Harman Kardon speakers, and if you're a sound enthusiast, definitely would recommend getting an Outback with the upgraded speakers. It's nice. You can also control the volume and switch through songs if you set up Bluetooth on the steering wheel, which is really convenient. There are some other digital features like the map, which I don't think I've ever really used. I just use Google Maps. If you get one with Sunroof, that's been so much fun. The seats are really supportive in general. I think at one point I had these cushions like for the neck area, but even without them, the seats are really super comfortable. I'd say a lot more comfortable than the original Tesla Model S seats. The back seats are pretty spacious and they lean back a little bit, like you can see here. Then you can fold them down too for extra trunk space, which is probably what we should have done for those fishing poles, but you know, it's alright. Pseudo wood trim is very pseudo, but you know, can't complain. It was not an expensive car. The heated seats definitely take some time to get going in the winter, but then once they're on, they really make a big difference for these Indiana winters. For the most part, the car has held up pretty well over the years. I think the exception would be the trim. I think it's peeling on 3 of the 4 doors. So that might be something to look out for. But other than that, wow, 2010 Subaru Outback. Great car. Another cool Outback feature is that it gives you averages on your fuel economy. So average 28.2 miles per gallon. At the moment we're getting 14 as we're cruising to a halt, and we have 200 miles of range left. It's pretty cool. I can't emphasize enough that there's nothing remotely sporty about a Subaru Outback with the CVT. Even when you put it on like the manual shift mode, the gears are they just take forever to go through, and yeah, not a very engaging driving experience at all. But as far as practical transportation goes, it's been stellar. As far as off-road capabilities go, I ventured off a lot of dirt and gravel trails, but that's not anything that you couldn't do in a normal sedan. So I wouldn't really put this to any sort of test. I think one time I got stuck on parking barriers. I thought I could go over it because it's kind of an SUV, but alas, that did not work. So definitely not an off-roading car. So here it is, the beautiful flat 4, 170 horsepower, 170 pound-feet of torque, which, you know, if this weren't a small SUV and if it had a manual, it could be a lot of fun, but alas, it is a small SUV with a CVT, so no fun. But if you're a young man who doesn't want to get tickets, this is good. If you are often tempted to push the boundaries of the law and need a car that would just not encourage you to do that, this is good. So the Outback is really pretty nice to drive. It handles not super well, but the ride is comfortable. My biggest complaint with driving the Outback is just that there is a lot of body roll. When you're turning, you kind of feel like you're you're moving around and the car's not super stable. It's definitely a lot higher up and less planted than the older Outbacks, which are more legacy wagons. This one really is. It's a small SUV sort of feeling. Acceleration, nothing to write home about. I think it's probably 60 in like 8 or 9 seconds or something like that. But it handles bumps really well. It's overall a pretty smooth ride, so if you're not looking for like an engaging driving experience, I don't think you would mind driving a 2010 Outback. Definitely got a little dent in the hood there. I think my brother sat on it at one point. And yeah, if today was in fact my last day of using this car regularly, it will certainly be missed. But excited to share the next one with you all.